My family, just when you think you have seen it all, I just saw a headline from the Sun tabloid owned by Rupert Murdoch saying this, and I quote, "Moving on, Harry and Meghan's home in Portugal will open return to royal family as their kids will want to reconcile with Prince William." Really? 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 Archie and Lilibet Diana are 3 and are 5 and 3 years old respectively. I repeat, Archie and Lilibet Diana are 5 and 3 years old respectively. Already, Carnival or so-called experts are implying that they have something to apologize for to Prince William in order to reconcile with him. My family, Prince Harry escaped a cult because it is only in a cult that it is also difficult to leave. There is no other explanation. There is no other explanation, my family. Because ever since Prince Harry fled the UK, we are seeing constant attempts, constant pressure being applied to try and find a way to force him back to the UK. They are trying to find ways that will lead Prince Harry back inside the gilded cage. And my family, we are seeing them also kind of interested in my family, Archie, and also Lilibet Diana. Remember, they are still blood royals by birth as Harry's children. If there's one thing all of you can see, is that my family, UK media, and the institution have been so upset that Prince Harry dared to flee the UK with Meghan. My family, you've all seen that. And it's like every single article that is written by minions who are more like the PR arm of Britain's royal family, it's more like every single article that they come up with is all about, oh, is Harry coming back? Is he returning? Or you know what? Very soon we'll see Archie, Lilibet back here in the UK. My family's like, ever since Harry fled the UK, the cult is trying everything in its power to pressurize Prince Harry. And my family also soon, very, very soon, as I've been saying, they'll go after Archie and Lilibet Diana. And my family, as you can see, they have already begun. And they began long ago. Long ago. My family going after Archie and Lilibet Diana. And my family, all these attempts are now designed to my family, force back the blood royals back to the UK and back inside the gilded cage, to ensure that other members of the royal family in the future, even other spares, don't ever think about leaving the royal fold. My family, I want you to hear what Carnival of so-called expert Hugo VICKERS, my family, is saying. I want you to hear what Carnival of so-called expert Hugo VICKERS, my family, is saying. So my family,
it's a good friendship. I commend it highly. Well, I think that I think what you say about, the connection between the Brooksbank children, the Eugenie children, and Prince Harry's children could be very significant as the years go on, because they will know their cousins as they grow up. And that could be a very nice way in, decades hence, maybe, who knows, because I have always thought that it's very sad for Archie and Lilibet, that one day they will, it'll dawn on them that their cousin, is going to be the King of England one day. And, normally you'd really rather like to get involved with all that, I would have thought. I mean, it could be a very interesting extension to life. And so that could be a wonderful route.
My family. I don't know, but I feel like that's more of a threat. I feel like that's even more of a threat. My family. Hear this again. Hear, my family, the words of Hugo, Vickers, my family, again kindly. I feel like it's more of a threat, my family.
Who knows? Because I have always thought that it's very sad for Archie and Lilibet, that one day they will, it'll dawn on them that their cousin, is going to be the King of England one day. And, normally you'd really rather like to get involved with all that, I would have thought. I mean, it could be a very interesting extension to life. And so
it could be a very interesting extension to life. It could be a very interesting extension to life. That's a threat. That is a threat. That's a threat. That's a threat. That is a threat. That's a threat. And my family, everything I've been telling you about these people, they are extremely dangerous. They are extremely dangerous. I even feel like crying just hearing this stuff from Hugo Vickers. This rhetoric is what I call dangerous. My father, whereby he says that, I would assume that Archie and Lilibet would want to know, my family, their cousins, very soon, George will be king. He may want to know them. And that will be a very, very interesting extension to life. Extension to life. My family, that's a threat. That's a threat. That is a threat. A threat towards young children who are currently 5 and 3 years old. All because you are desperate for their fate, their future, their destiny to lead them back to the cult. The cult that is Britain's dysfunctional royal family, unworthy of being called a family. You are trying to find a way whereby whatever Archie and Lilibet do in the future, that all roads still lead them back inside the gilded cage. My family, truly, I tell you all, it is difficult for senior members of the royal family, for any member really of the royal family, to escape. It is difficult for any member of the royal family to escape the gilded cage. Very difficult. Very, very difficult. And even though Harry and Meghan are free to raise the kids, my family, however they want to raise them, whereby they want their kids to grow up having normal lives, to enjoy their privacy, whereby they don't have cameras on their faces at all times like what happened to William and Prince Harry. And my family, it's amazing how Harry and Meghan are raising the kids, keeping them safe, protecting their privacy, my family, ensuring that their kids grow up having normal lives. It's so nice. It's so nice. It's so beautiful. But my family, I am very concerned about, the actions and behavior of the UK media. My family, I'm very concerned about their behavior. And Hugo Vickers is someone who is so full of hypocrisy. He is full of it. He is full of hypocrisy like the other carnival of so-called experts. A few months ago, I spoke to all of you and told you how my family, I had seen that, what's my family, his name? That Hugo Vickers himself was going on record to say, oh, you know what? I believe that Prince Harry is going to come back to the UK. He's going to return to the royal fold alone without Meghan. He did not even mention Archie and Lilibet. Today, my family, you've heard him yourself, my family, that if you come back, it will be a great extension to your life. If you come back. They're children, kids. They are children. How do you speak like that about kids? You have to be someone with no heart to speak that way. To speak this way, you have to be someone who has no heart. And sadly, to do what UK media did to Diana, and what they have done to Meghan, and what they did to Colin Flack, who took her own life, indeed, you must be someone with no scruples or morals or ethics to go after, Diana, Colin Flack, and now Meghan in the manner that we see UK media doing. Following orders of senior members of the royal family, William and Charles, because they're the only ones with the power to sign off on this ongoing press assault, press attacks, targeting Meghan in particular by the UK media. The only ones with the power to sign off on that are William and Charles. And sadly, that's what they've done and keep on doing. You have to be someone with no heart to target Harry and Meghan's kids. And a few months ago, and I remember telling you about this carnival of circle expert Hugo VICKERS was saying that Harry is going to come back alone. When he comes back, we must treat him well because he won't want to come back. He won't want to come back. It was very interesting what he said. He won't want to come back. So they know that Harry does not want to come back. Then why these thousands of articles written, oh, Harry is desperate to come back? Because they need him to be desperate to come back. They want him to be desperate to come back. They need him to be unhappy and miserable. That he wants to come back to the royal fold. They need that. They need that. Because remember, members of the royal rota are people who are more like the PR arm of the royal family. They're supposed to paint life in the royal family as a perfect life. I mean, who would want to leave? Who would want to leave the monarchy? Who would want to leave the royal family? Who would want to leave the royal fold? Who would want to leave life whereby you are funded by the taxpayer and all your expenses paid? Who would want to leave that? UK media have to spread that perception to members of the public. They need to make people believe that Harry even regrets leaving the royal fold. But I've always said this. When you attack someone's wife, his children, even threaten someone's kids, how do you make them regret leaving? Because my family, based on what I have seen from the UK media, and people like Hugo VICKERS, they've been attacking Harry and mostly Meghan with the aim of punishing Prince Harry for daring to pick Meghan over them. For daring to prioritize his family over the farm, over the institution. My family, they want to punish them and make him regret it, to regret his decisions. And that's why you will see endless articles written, oh, Harry regrets leaving, or he wants to come back. Because even after they have, my family, Harry and Meghan have fled the UK, still, you can see yourself, UK media don't want to let them go. Every path they speak of, when it comes to either Harry, as you've heard yourself, Archie, or Lil's future, my family, what they're doing here is they're trying to find a way to make my family Harry and Meghan's paths or destiny, my family, of Harry, Archie, Lilibet. They want to lead back to the farm. Lead back to the institution because nobody should leave. no one is supposed to live in my family. It is only in a cult whereby it is difficult to live. The only difference between Britain's royal family and a cult is that my family, Britain's royal family is wealthy. My family have immense power and privilege. My family. But still, my family, you can call them a cult. Still. So my family, you've heard and seen yourself. The same guy, my family, who was calling for Prince Harry to come back alone, without Meghan, my family, who was calling for a divorce just a couple of months ago between Harry and Meghan, and demanding Harry come back to the UK, my family, forgetting that this man is a husband, he is a father of 2 kids, whereby he wants her to come back to the UK, whereby he wants to see a divorce between Harry and Meghan. The same guy is going on TV to say, that he's somehow, concerned for Archie and Lilibet. Why is he concerned? He's concerned that, Archie and Lilibet Diana won't get to know their cousins, George, Louis, and Charlotte. And that, anybody would want to know the king, right? Says Hugo VICKERS. You don't care about Archie, or about Lilibet, or about even Harry himself. You only care about exploiting them. Let's not kid ourselves. Let's not kid ourselves. My family, and that's why I've always been saying this. And my points are always proven to be true every single time. Be wary of the person who goes on TV and says, Harry, we love you. Harry, we miss you. Harry, we care about you so much. Harry, we care about you so much. We love you so much, Harry. We miss you so much. And we feel like you also miss us. We feel like you're better off with us. In the same sentence, issue threats towards Harry's kids. In the same sentence, my family, calls for a divorce between Harry and Meghan. Be wary of those people. Those people, no matter how many times they say they care about Prince Harry, that they love him, that all they want is the best for him, those people are liars. They are liars. They are liars. If you wanted Harry to be happy, you would respect his family. When I say his family, I mean Meghan, Archie, Lilibet. My family, even this headline from the Sun tabloid family, whereby they're saying that Harry and Meghan's home Portugal will open return to royal family as their kids will want to reconcile with Prince William. When Meghan was pregnant with her and Harry's first child, did William give her any peace? Let's not kid ourselves here. Let's not deceive or kid ourselves here. Did William give Meghan any kind of peace? No, he did not. He was busy in the UK trying to turn Harry against Meghan. When he failed, what did he do? He physically assaulted his own brother. Point number 2. William himself, my family, don't forget, when Meghan was pregnant with Archie, William was making Meghan cry. As Harry says in his memoir Spare. Instead of a mother enjoying her time being pregnant, Meghan being pregnant for the first time, carrying the child of the man she loves, Meghan was crying, suffering, because of the constant attacks waged on orders of Prince William against her, because they were jealous of Harry and Meghan's joint combined immense star power. Star power that every day UK media and the firm keep trying to dim by calling for a divorce between Harry and Meghan. Let's not kid ourselves here. Let's not kid ourselves here. Let's not pretend. Please, let's not pretend That somehow William, all of a sudden cares for Harry and Meghan's kids. He doesn't care. He doesn't care. He doesn't care. If he did care, at least even while Meghan was pregnant, William should have backed off and left her alone. Did he do that, my family? Did he do that? He did not. When Meghan was pregnant with her and Harry's second child after suffering a miscarriage, William and Charles were busy leaking to the Times accusing Meghan of bullying. A woman, all of us can see, even a child, my family in kindergarten, can see it is Meghan who is the one who is bullied every single day, with individuals having nameless and faceless, my family are sources, calling her disgusting, demeaning names. My family, giving her disgusting and demeaning nicknames, and then saying that she's the bully. Make it make sense. I want to understand. Maybe I don't understand. I want to understand. I want to understand. Because any single person with their own two eyes can see it. The person here who's been bullied is Meghan. She's the one. Her. She's the victim. She, Meghan. And I can't stand to see how UK media always are trying to downplay Meghan's experiences in the UK. My family, I just can't stand it. I can't stand it. It makes me sick to see how UK media keep trying to downplay my family, Meghan's experiences in the UK. That makes me sick. And then they target her children. And then they say, I'm concerned about Archie&Lilibet. I'm very concerned. All the while, you're calling for divorce between Harry and Meghan. Any child in this world would love to grow up in a household whereby both their parents are happy, united in love, married. Any child in the world wants that. Any child in the world wants that. Any child in this world wants that. But what do UK media wish for Harry and Meghan? Divorce. Then they say, I'm concerned about Archie and about Lilibet. Oh, come on. Stop being a hypocrite. Stop it. Stop it. Stop acting like you care. You don't care. And you know you don't care. You don't care. You don't. You don't. My family, it's the hypocrisy that I just can't stand. I can't stand the hypocrisy that I keep on seeing over and over again. Because you've heard yourself how this guy is threatening my family, even Archie and Lilibet, who are 5 and 3 years old. Come back to the UK. Come back to the royal fold. It'll be better for you. It will be an extension to life for you. When Harry goes to court saying he won't bring Meghan, Archie, Lilibet to the UK without adequate armed police protection, UK media are the first one to say, you don't need security. You don't need it. Unless you come back to the royal fold, we'll give you that. Just come back first of all, and we'll give you back your security. My family, as I've said, the cult wants Harry back. My family, the cult wants Harry back. And they're doing everything in their power to ensure that Harry's future or destiny leads him back into the royal fold. Because all the attacks, all the abuse that Meghan faced was only meant to make her leave. It is still meant to make her leave, not Prince Harry. My family, for Harry, they want him back. And even they already are sending a message to their kids, to Archie and to Lilibet to come back. My family, do you see what I'm talking about here? Do you see what I'm talking about, my family, about here? And the problem here is Prince William with his vendetta against Meghan. William doesn't care about Harry's children. And it's so sad. It is so sad. It is something which makes me sad because I remember seeing a video of Prince Harry when William and Kate had their first child. I remember seeing a video of Prince Harry saying to the UK media, back off and let them enjoy their time as a couple, as a family. I remember that. But when Meghan was pregnant, William and Kate were busy making Meghan's life a living hell. To the point, in the Oprah interview, Harry said thank you to Meghan because during a time that was so cruel towards her, she was able to safely give birth to Archie despite everything she endured, despite everything she experienced on orders of Prince William. My family, all the stuff I just keep on seeing, all the stuff I keep on seeing, it tells you really why indeed Meghan, Archie, Lilibet need security, and that is non-negotiable. And a couple of hours ago, I told you all, if Prince Harry is calling Charles to demand he reinstate his police protection, then my family, Harry is doing the right thing. Because it is the farm, it is William and Charles who are behind this smear campaign targeting Meghan, Harry, and their kids. The reason why carnival of so-called experts like Hugo VICKERS feel emboldened to threaten Harry, Meghan, and their kids is because my family, they have the blessings, my family, of senior members of the royal family, William and Charles, to do what they want to do. My family, how can anybody, how can anyone in this world, my family, go on TV and say despicable things about your child and then you keep quiet? How can anyone in this world say despicable things about your own daughter-in-law and then you keep quiet? My family, how? How? The only reason as to why you would keep quiet is because you approve of everything that is being said. The only reason as to why senior members of the royal family, are whining and dining with people we see abusing Harry, Meghan, Piers Morgan, and McCarson is because they're being told to go after Harry and especially Meghan. My family. So really, I've told you all, they'll soon come for Archie and Lilibet and my family. I'm sorry, I was wrong. Not soon. They already are coming for them. Already. And that's why you're seeing the demands. Show us your kids. Show us your children that you're seeing. Already, they're coming for them. They want to exploit them. They want to exploit Archie, Lilibet. And that's why you're seeing demands from the UK media. Even using Thomas Markle. Telling him, you know what, ask Meghan to send your photograph of her son and her daughter. Because they want Thomas Markle to hand over the letter, these photos to the Daily Mail, that way they can print them. And then we have another case. And remember, Meghan's past case versus Daily Mail. My family, it lasted 3 years. My family. And it caused Meghan so much stress that Meghan lost my family and Harry's unborn child. My family. And I blame that all on Prince William. Because my family is clear, my family has been working with the Daily Mail to attack Harry and Meghan. And his actions are utterly despicable. And right now, I really just want to hear your opinion on what we have discussed. I've always said this. Harry and Meghan, one thing that can get all this to stop, my family, they need to keep on making millions, earning their own living, continue to be financially independent from the farm. My family, these people will back off their kids. My family, they'll back off. UK media have an interest in future scapegoats. And William and Kate's kids will need scapegoats. Just like Harry has been to Prince William. My family, and Harry said himself, he does not want what happened to him to happen to his kids. My family, if it's up to Prince William, just like he has thrown both Harry and Meghan to the wolves, he will do the same thing to Harry's kids. And my family, sadly, that's who Prince William is. My family, that's who he's always been. And my family, it's on Harry and Meghan to continue protecting their kids from these people. My family. How can anyone be even a king and then allow people to threaten your grandkids? You know? Remember Meghan's words in the Oprah interview when pleading for Prince Harry to be allowed to keep his security. Meghan said, and I quote, "I know you don't care about me or Archie. Just let my husband keep his security. I know you don't care about me. I know you don't care about Archie." Meghan could see it. Meghan could see it. Omis Kobe tells us that after Harry and Meghan were evicted from Froma Cottage, that Prince Harry told Charles, "Charles, don't you want to see your grandkids anymore?" My family now, I have no idea if that's what Harry said. My family. Harry has not said he said that to Charles or asked Charles that my family question. But my family, you know, Prince Harry may expect that maybe Charles will step up, you know, or be a father or a grandfather, but he'll always disappoint Prince Harry. Always. It is sad, but it is true. Charles will always disappoint Prince Harry. It is sad, but it is the truth. My family. Again, it's on Prince Harry to protect his own family. Meghan, Archie, and Princess Lilibet and family. Because Charles just doesn't care. He doesn't care. And neither does Prince William. If they cared even, my family, when Meghan was pregnant, they would have left her alone if they cared about her son. But they don't care. They don't care. They don't care. And that's why you're seeing them even threaten children. So my family, first of all, I condemn the rhetoric of this person. Carnival of so-called expert Hugo VICKERS. Stop it with the threats. We won't allow you to do what you please to do. We won't allow you to issue threats towards Harry and Meghan's kids. We'll call you out. We'll call you out. And that's what we'll keep on doing. Stop it with the threats. And let Harry, Meghan, Archie live in peace outside of the royal fold, because clearly they are way much better off away from you lot. It is clear. It is clear. If you even wonder if Harry and Meghan are much better off, you know, away from the media, away from my family Britain, just look at the rhetoric of the media. Who would want to raise their kids around these people? Because if Prince Harry was to raise his kids around this carnival of so-called experts, they would do to them what they've done to him, and even worse. My family. Because these people in my family also are extremely racist. Towards even children, towards kids, children. A child, a baby. My family, you know, and that's why whenever someone says again, "Oh, Harry wants to go back to the royal fold," "Oh, he really wants to go back, my family, honestly, no person in the right mind could ever possibly even consider, even think about returning to the royal fold after the hell that Harry and especially Meghan have been put through. No person. My family, so right now I want to hear your opinion on what we have just discussed. May God bless you, my family, and stay tuned on this video. And may no weapon formed against Harry, against Meghan, against Archie, and also against Lilibet and family ever prosper. May God bless all my family and stay tuned. Next video. Love you, awesome forever. Hello, members of Zesco Family TV. First of all, I want to say thank you for all your support that you give us to our channel. We don't take it for granted that you support this channel. I want to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts for lending out your support and fighting against injustices, supporting Prince Harry and Meghan, showing them love. Love will always triumph over evil, and for that I say thank you. Good will always prevail over bad. Thank you so much for all your support. Thank you so much for joining this community, this amazing community of Zesco Family TV. I love you so much, family, from the bottom of my heart, and I wish you all the best. May you have a great day, and I hope that you enjoyed this video and learned a lot of things. With that and so much more, stay tuned to our next video. Leave a comment below, like and subscribe. Love you, family, always and forever. Sayonara.